Are you struggling to grow your yoga, health, or fitness YouTube channel? You're not alone. There are new YouTubers out there every single day, and it's really hard to stand out. But here's some good news. I've got 5 tips for you today to attract more viewers and help you grow faster now. And make sure that you stick around to the end because I'm going to be sharing with you a free checklist that's going to help you never miss a step when you record, edit, and upload your YouTube videos. The first tip of this video is to optimize your videos. You might have heard this a lot, but let me explain. This means getting you seen when somebody searches for what it is that you offer. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, and people are always searching for yoga, health, fitness content to help improve their lives. And this is where we want you to show up. So we're going to do this by using keywords in our titles, our description, our tags, and even in the hook of our video as well. These keywords are going to be something that your ideal students would type into Google. So no more using technical terms or vague words that your audience doesn't use. So say like if you were a yoga teacher, you might not want to use the words chakra or body awareness if you are speaking to beginners, unless they know exactly what these terms are. Maybe instead you would say something like balance out your energy or finding calm in the body. Or even for body awareness, maybe something like figuring out what's wrong with your body. That's the kind of thing that people are going to be typing into Google rather than how to align my chakras. They're going to be typing in, say, how to balance out my energy. So making sure that you use the right keywords for your audience is key to getting seen. And then you want to use these keywords in your title, in the first bit of your description, in your tags, and say at the start of your class as well, or the start of your video, what it is that you are teaching them today. And then especially if it's a yoga or fitness class or something where people are up and moving around, you want to timestamp it because people are also typing in the time that they have free to do the class. So say somebody is searching for a yoga class, they're going to type in 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes, depending on what time they have. I know I personally do this, and I know a lot of other people that do this as well. This is why the bigger YouTubers, fitness and yoga, put timestamps on their videos, on their thumbnails, or in their titles. Or even both. If tip number 1 is already useful to you, hit that like button, let me know that this is resonating, let me know that it is sinking in, and we'll move on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is to create playlists on your channel. Now this isn't just a way to organize your channel, but this is a way to keep viewers coming back and watching more and more of your videos, building up those watch hours. You can do this with yoga classes by making a series or playlists on your channel. I recently did a 7 chakra series one, not necessarily putting chakra in the title, but having it relatable to my audience. And this way, if somebody finds one of these videos, they might then see that it's in a playlist of others, and they might think, oh, I want to go through that entire playlist and do the other classes in that series if they like that class, right? So you can also do this with like a beginners section. If somebody is looking for beginner yoga and you come up and then you have a whole series of beginner yoga, they're more than likely going to subscribe and keep coming back to that playlist because they're going to want to do all the classes in that playlist. It's human nature to want to finish something. So if it's in a playlist, they are more than likely going to come back and want to do all those classes as well. And you can have a mix of classes in this as well. So you don't necessarily have to have classes. You can have talks like what I'm doing now. So say you're a pregnancy yoga teacher, you could have a how to be calm when you're pregnant and do a talking video. Then you could have a instructional kind of 5 poses that are great to do while you're pregnant. Then you could have a pregnancy class. You can add all these different types of videos in, because what that's going to do, hopefully, if somebody catches that first video, that how to be calm when you're pregnant, if the next video carries on from that topic, they're going to watch that next. And then if they see there's a class, they then might decide to do that class, or at least save the class for later. So it's a really great way to get somebody coming onto your channel, not just watching one video, but watching multiple videos. So tell me in the comments now what your next playlist will be. I want to hear it. Okay, so tip number 3 is to focus on thumbnails and titles. This is the make or break for your channel, because if you don't have a good title, nobody will find you. If you don't have a good thumbnail, nobody's going to click on you. So these 2 things should be your top priority as a new YouTuber. If you've been on YouTube for a while and you've got quite a few thousands of followers, then it's not as bad because people are already invested in you and they're going to click on you no matter what. But if you are new and you're trying to up those subscribers, this is what you need to be focusing on. So with your thumbnail, I want you to make sure that this is really clean looking. Don't have too much on the screen because it puts people off. If it's for a workout or yoga video, a really great thing to do is just have a picture of the pose or the type of workout you were doing, have maybe 1 or 2 words, the timestamp, and then kind of set it out with the colors and playing with the layout of it. By the layout, I mean up in the brightness, the saturation, maybe putting like a white line around you, all these little things just to make it stand out a little bit more. But don't overdo it, okay? Don't be putting loads of text, and always remember that the timestamp for a YouTube class comes into the bottom right corner. So make sure that you never put any text in the bottom right corner. Another great thing to do here is once you feel like you have a really good thumbnail, I want you to type your title into YouTube, talk about titles in a second, and have a look at what's coming up. And then put your thumbnail that you've made next to these ones that are coming up and check it stands out. Because if somebody does end up finding your video, you want them to click on you rather than the people who are already there. So make sure that your thumbnail stands out. And obviously to get seen then, we need to have a really good title, which we've already spoken about a little bit, which is, make sure those keywords are in there as well. So make sure that it's something people are going to type into Google. So again, as an example, don't just put chakra yoga class because a lot of people wouldn't know what that is. You could write specifically, say you're working on say the heart chakra for an example. We could maybe put feel love and connection yoga class, put the timestamp 10 minutes, and then any other kind of keywords that you want in there as well. But it needs to be really something that somebody's typing into Google. So let's improve that title. Instead of, what did I say? Love and connection yoga class or something. What would somebody type in who wants to feel love and connection into Google? They might type in something like yoga for inner peace or inner joy, or yoga to help me feel connected to myself. Really think about what somebody would type into Google, because my best yoga videos are the ones where I have named them how to feel more joyful in life, or a question that my ideal student could be asking. And if you need help perfecting your thumbnails or titles, this is exactly what we go over in my YouTubers course. The link is in the description if you want to check it out after this class. So tip number 4 is engagement. And YouTube is a social media platform. It's not normally seen as the main ones like Facebook and Instagram for communicating, but YouTube want you to do that. YouTube want you to be connecting with your students and with your community. So make sure that you are. Make sure that you are asking your students to comment, to like this video, or to subscribe, but do it in a way that's not so sleazy. So at the beginning and end of class, don't just say like, comment and subscribe on my channel, but do it in a way like I have done in this video. I'm saying like if you agree with me, or if you resonate with me, or comment a specific thing. Doing this not only gets you engagement on your YouTube videos, but it also helps you to understand your viewers more, because you want them to be resonating with you and you want to find out what they want to know. So asking them to comment is a really great way for video ideas and for really getting to know what they need from you. And of course, YouTube does have the community tab as well. So really make sure that you are taking advantage of this and posting on there regularly. Texts on their own don't seem to do as good. So if you do want to write something, make sure you add some kind of picture as well, but always be sharing your new YouTube video. So as soon as you upload a video, click the share and it will say create post, and you can create a post on your YouTube channel. Make sure that you are asking questions, asking polls, doing what you can, again, to get feedback for you so that you can understand your client better, but also so that they are engaging with you. So this isn't just about replying to comments on your YouTube channel, although that is important as well. Okay, and the 5th tip is a call to action. This could be as simple as asking viewers to like and to comment and even to subscribe to your classes, obviously in the way that I've just explained, not just asking them to like, comment and subscribe, but also to get people onto your email list and into your business. Because at the end of the day, that is why we're doing YouTube, right? Because we want to earn from this. We want to create our business. So getting those people off of YouTube into your email system and into your courses, your membership, whatever it is you sell, is definitely something that we should be focusing on. So the best way to do this is to have a freebie. Like I have mentioned, my YouTube checklist, which comes with my YouTube guide, which you can click in the link in the description to grab that right now. You want to make sure that your freebie is related to your offer and obviously to your YouTube video, right? Because if I'm, say for example with this, right, I am making a video on how to improve your YouTube channel. If I then said, go and grab my freebie about how to grow on TikTok, it's not exactly relevant, is it? You wouldn't necessarily click on that, whereas you want to know more about YouTube, so you're going to click on the YouTube one. And again, once you've got your freebie, say my YouTube guide as an example, you then don't want to be selling a course on Instagram, right? Because that's not related. So just make sure that everything links up. And what we're trying to do is to get these viewers to know, like, and trust you through your YouTube videos. Get them on your email list by downloading the freebie that you have, and then eventually working with you into your course. Because the thing is, you can't give everything away on YouTube. I am talking now to a camera, right? I know that I'm talking to you because you're watching this, but I'm talking to a camera. Whereas to actually give people the help and guidance they need, normally they need a little bit more of that one-to-one interaction, which is where your courses and your programs and your membership comes in. So just giving people a few more ways to work with you not only is good for them and their business, but obviously that's going to improve your business. So always making sure that your YouTube videos are focused on one specific thing and it's relevant to your business. If you do struggle with content ideas, then make sure that you do subscribe, because next week I am bringing out a content video that you're not going to want to miss. And I'll see you next time.